Oke, bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh. My name is Firman Dwi Putra. I'm come from Cirebon. I'm 19 years old. Dakwah Management Department, Fakulti Dakwah and Communication, State Islamic University Sunan Gunung Jati, Bandung. In here I will share stories of my life before and after the coronavirus pandemic to fulfill my final English course assignment. When discussing the coronavirus pandemic, of course, there are negative and positive sides. Negative example from the pandemic. First, human cannot socialize more freely with other humans. Second, education is hampered because all educational places, both school and college, are closed and diverted to an online learning system. In my opinion, yes, the online learning system is less effective atau tidak efektif then we learn directly or offline. Jadi lebih baik kuliah offline daripada online, lebih bisa dimengerti. And less, it has an impact on an economy in which all workplace or office reduce their share of employees because they do not make it because it spreads rapidly, and as a result those who are fired have no money to live on. Jadi berdampak juga kepada ekonomi. Kesian mereka yang dikeluarkan oleh perusahaan karena untuk pengurangan karyawan dan mencegah virus corona tersebar dengan cepat. But on the other hand, the coronavirus has a positive impact. Jadi mempunyai dampak positif. One of which is that all human further improve their health and maintain a healthy lifestyle. Jadi mereka lebih meningkatkan kesehatan dan menjaga kebersihan. When comparing activities before and after pandemic, of course there are many differences. In here, I will give or share stories of my daily activities before the pandemic. Jadi di sini saya akan menjelaskan kehidupan atau kegiatan sehari-hari saya sebelum masa pandemi. When I was on campus, ketika saya di kampus, I did many activities. For example, the main material was student in class. Before the pandemic, we were free to interact with friends and lecturers. Jadi sebelum masa pandemi, saya dan teman-teman belajar bersama di kelas dengan dosen. And what I do most often is the PMII organization to share knowledge. Gather at night in cafe, play futsal, study together, and much more. Jadi ketika di kampus, kegiatan saya sehari-hari itu berkumpul bersama organisasi PMII untuk saling bertukar ilmu, bermain futsal, berkumpul bersama teman di kafe, dan lain-lain. Activities that I always did at home, aktivitas saya di rumah sebelum masa pandemi. Before the pandemic, we are gathering with extended family. When gathering with my extended family was a rare moment where all family members gathered in one place. They looked very happy. Kami bersama keluarga besar berkumpul dalam satu rumah dan kami semua bahagia. Before pandemic, for the sake of activities that I often do at home is playing football with friends on the field and hanging out with friends at coffee shop. Jadi selain berkumpul bersama keluarga, saya juga bermain bersama teman sebelum masa pandemi. Bermain bola di lapangan dan berkumpul di warung kopi. There are so many changes when a pandemic occurs, especially in social activities. All activities that are directly related to social are disliked. For example, it is prohibited together with a large number of people to prevent this from spreading rapidly. Therefore, I am more often at home. Some of the activities I often do at home. Jadi ketika masa pandemi ini terjadi atau sesudah, semua kegiatan yang berhubungan dengan sosial itu dibatasi oleh pemerintah. Pemerintah membatasi karena agar virus corona ini tidak tersebar dengan cepat dan meluas di masyarakat. Jadi di sini saya juga akan menjelaskan kegiatan atau kehidupan saya sehari-hari di rumah ketika masa pandemi ini terjadi. In the morning, I wake up at 4 a.m. and pray subuh. After that, I read the Al-Quran. At 6 a.m., I clean the house. After that, I take a shower and eat because I have to get ready to do online lectures until 12 p.m. After that, I pray zuhur and have lunch. After eating, I went to my room to rest while watching YouTube. I wake up from sleep at 4 p.m. Then take a shower and pray asar. Waiting for Maghrib, usually I always play games. My game is Free Fire. After prayers Maghrib and Isya, I usually eat and do my college assignment. After doing my assignment, I go straight to sleep. Jadi kegiatan saya sehari-hari itu ketika masa pandemi, yaitu pada pagi hari saya bangun pada jam 4 dan melakukan sholat subuh. Setelah sholat subuh, saya membaca Al-Quran. Nah, lalu setelah membaca Al-Quran, saya membersihkan rumah. Itu biasanya pada jam 6 pagi. Nah, setelah membersihkan rumah selesai, saya mandi lalu makan. Dan setelah makan, saya bersiap-siap untuk melakukan kuliah online sampai jam 12 siang. Setelah selesai kuliah, saya sholat zuhur, lalu makan dan istirahat. Bangun dari tidur siang, saya jam 4 sore. Setelah bangun, saya mandi, lalu sholat. Dan di sela-sela menunggu sholat maghrib, saya bermain game. Nah, setelah sholat maghrib dan isya, saya makan dan mengerjakan tugas-tugas kuliah. Setelah mengerjakan tugas kuliah, saya tidur untuk mempersiapkan kegiatan di besok hari. Therefore, I appeal especially to the closest people and generally all Indonesian people to always maintain their health and pray to Allah so that the coronavirus will end soon. Jadi saya menghimbau kepada khususnya keluarga, saudara dan teman-teman dekat dan umumnya kepada seluruh masyarakat warga Indonesia agar selalu menjaga kesehatan dan meningkatkan kualitas kesehatan khususnya diri sendiri agar kita tidak terkena penyakit virus corona, dan selalu berdoa kepada Allah dan meminta kepada Allah agar virus corona ini atau pandemi ini segera berakhir. Okay, that's enough my life story before and after the pandemic. Thank you for your attention. Wallahul muwaffiq ila aqwamit thoriq. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh.